I want to share my experience about my first teacher training, that is induction training as a teacher. One thing I have realized that all the teachers in training were so good, so much friendly, and we had a great bond with each other. But also, I want to mention that some of, or we can say more of, the teachers are not much satisfied with their job, and this is not related to the salary, not related to any kind of work pressure, nothing. This is directly, or we can say completely, related to our society. I don't know, and I still can't find it, why society doesn't pay that kind of respect to teachers, as it is assumed that it is the most respected, reputed job in society. They accept it, they write it, they say it, but they don't realize it. One thing I have also noticed that our trainers, we are the trainees, and our trainers, resource persons, uh, told me multiple times that the profession is so much dignified, decent. You are the responsible pillars of your society. You are building good brains. Everything is right. Everything is correct. They also said that you are bigger than any other profession other than. We don't want to be bigger than any other profession. Every profession is need of society. Like a doctor is much more needed for society, for our health. A engineer is needed for our any kind of comfort in our room. AC to every technology is related to engineering. We cannot deny that the administrative profession is also much reputed, much important to our society. Group C, Group D, in fact, also responsible and much more important for society. The main problem is this: comparison is not justified for any profession. You cannot compare the work importance. I also noticed that once they were telling these kind of positive aspects about our job, and again after some time they took a example that tell me the question of that tell me the answer of a question, and very profoundly they said that this question is asked in civil interview. I was shocked. I was shocked to hear that only with one sentence and you again feel again put us feel inferiority, that the question is asked in IS interview. Either if you are going to answer it, then you are talented enough, and if you are not going to answer it, then you are not up to the mark. How it can be possible? This line was not told by them, but the attitude, the attire, the voice which carried these kind of emotions were clearly justified and clearly showed us. The problem is not with us, not with the teachers. The problem is lie in the society. They don't accept me. According to me, I felt that the teaching profession is so much related to children's, and children's are the cream brains. They have their brains are so much curious, and so much I can say sensitive, and we are completely reduced. We are not reduced. We always try to make a good bond with them, and when bond is created, like the parents like the teenagers don't pay importance to their parents. They don't feel that they are much more talented, intelligent. Either their parents are at higher positions, but for them they are not that much good. This is the same thing happens with the teachers. The students always realize, always thinks that the my teacher is at my level, or more than something more than me, but the other profession, the other people are more talented. This is not the thing that they want to think, but this is the psychology of a child, that when you make a good bond with them, they treat you equally. This is in fact, this is not a drawback. This is never a drawback, because teacher is nowadays something more like a felicitator. We have to just provide them environment, they will learn. They are 21st century students. So guiding with a stick is no more a concept in teaching. So when they go to their home, they see some senior cousins or some sibling seniors, they treat them more than us. This is not the problem of a teacher, this is the teenagers hierarchy to give importance. When we are teenager, I also remember that when I was a teenager, I always thought that my parents and teachers are not much talented than my seniors, and my seniors were also got to learn from those teachers. They My teachers were also taught them in their classes, but for me, they were the more talented. This is the child psychology. And if any teacher wants to seek a respect from every student, from every society, then he or she has to put a patience, because a teenager is not that much relaxed. He is just outbusted with thoughts, with ideas, with everything. Leave him for their progress. And after that, when they achieve something, when they when they become 18 plus, they sooner or later realize what are their teachers, what are their parents. So do not fell do not fall in trap of the society, do not fall in trap of other professions. Your children's You are teacher, and your students are your children's. They will accept you, they will respect you when they become mature. With immature minds, give them love, affection, teach them, and treat them as your child. You will feel happy. Forgive them when they make mistakes. Try to make them learn from their mistakes, and everything will comes around with a positive note. So, from my side, teaching is the most reputed profession in my eye. If anyone wants to do his or her job with all goodness, same thing, they have to think about their profession, because society needs every profession. Never compare, never do any comparison. If you want to achieve something more, then achieve that position. Make your earnings good, but never compare that this one is not that much good, this one no, never. And teaching I am just 25 years old. When student come and they touch my feet, sometimes they say a good morning ma'am or a good evening ma'am. This was some kind of overwhelming feeling for me, because as a 25-26 year old person, have not much more they are not surrounded with that kind of a group that they greet them with a good morning, good evening. This is the something in maximum teachers at my age will be the junior siblings or younger siblings in their house. So the students treats us equally, regardless of my age, regardless of my any kind of teachers also makes mistakes, regardless of my any kind of mistakes, small mistakes made by us. So if they are truly, hardly accepting, then we should also accept them. In fact, we should always accept them because they are children's, they are our children's. So, teachers, please fill your heart with positivity. It is needed, it is also needed for our society, also needed for our individual well being. Thank you so much.